people in the back? I didn't know you guys were back there. How's it going? This was like my most Worcester experience. I was expecting something terrible because no one was here, and someone showed up 20 minutes later. That's something good came out of nothing, man. Are you guys from Worcester?
Yes.
Yeah? No? Where are you guys from?
Miami.
Where?
Miami.
You're from Miami?
Yeah, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah. Why? You guys, like, my friend is living in Miami, and you guys are having, like, phone parties with Steve Aoki, and up here we're just doing heroin and Corona. Why are you
doing that there too? Don't worry.
Yeah, but like, it's not even there, you know? Like, you know, it's like when your dad's an alcoholic, if you don't acknowledge it, it's not real. Why are you really here? How'd you end up here?
For work.
What's up?
For work.
For work? What do you do for work?
I work at UMass.
UMass, which one?
The
Amherst?
hospital.
Oh, the hospital? I didn't know UMass had a hospital. It's not a hospital I would want to go to. To be real with you. I went to UMass, and I don't know, I don't really trust those guys with my health. To be real with you, it's a place where I learned that alcohol poisoning just means you're a sissy. That's all I learned from UMass. Are you a nurse, doctor?
I'm a resident doctor.
Oh, wow, nice. Are you dating her? It was a very hesitant. She's a doctor, dude.
He's a doctor too, so.
Oh, I understand. Co-workers, right? You don't want to get in trouble. You guys don't work for HR, right? Right, there you go. Are you guys also doctors?
I am.
You are?
He's not.
What do you do? You know, normally accounting for Worcester, very impressive, right? And a table with 3 doctors, it's like, he's a fucking janitor. And he just crunches numbers. Oh, what do you do? Oh. Do you guys have a specific field you study?
We're all psychiatrists.
Psychiatrists? Oh. I thought they were saving lives and shit. I was like, oh man, you've been helping us through COVID. And you're like, no, it's just, I talked to a dude who has mommy issues, that's all it is. I believe in psychiatrists. I give you guys a ton of credit. For real, mental health is like, we've lost a lot of people's into mental health. I've had mental health issues. Therapy saved my life, man. Now, how did you guys look at therapists? As equals, or do you put them down here? Come on. What's that?
You need them.
You need them? That's a nice, she was very diplomatic with that. I appreciate that. Because with therapists, I went to therapy, and I remember being like, so can you get me pills? And he goes, no, you need a psychiatrist for that. And I was like, oh, what are you here for, dude? And he goes, I'm here to help you work through your problems the hard way. And I go, dude, no, I thought you just give me Xanax and Ritalin and we call it a day. All right, isn't that how it works? I go to the real doctors, and he gives me Percocets, and I go to you, and you give me Klonopin. That's how this works. Do you guys write scripts? Yeah? Do you have anything good? Anything fun?
No, I sent you to therapy.
Therapy works. It does. Any like, you guys, like, what do you write out the most? SSRIs?
Yeah.
Those are just scary. I thought my mom was giving my dad sleeping pills for a whole year, and I found out she was just giving him SSRIs. And I was like, this is how dudes shoot up places. This is not. I was like, nah, this is not. Like, not everyone knows what those pills do. I'm not gonna explain it right now, but they're not linked to good things, right? How did you guys get into that? Just want to help people?
We went to school.
You went to med? Well, yeah, I didn't go to school. Because I want to do therapy. I want to help people. I like helping people a lot. And I've been through a lot of shit, so I like to talk to people and help them. I just don't want to go to school for it, you know? And everyone's like, so what I think I'm going to do is, now that OnlyFans isn't porn related, I'm going to do like OnlyFans therapy, right? Because therapy is fucking expensive, all right? And I was like, I wish I could talk to someone for 30 minutes who wouldn't tell anyone my secrets, right? Like, I'm not going to tell anyone anything. I keep everyone's secrets, including my own, all right? And I'm just kidding. I'll tell you guys everything. So how did the accountant end up in this group? Oh, you're dating, right? What's it like to date a psychiatrist? Does she psychoanalyze you when you get in fights? You ever come home and just kicking stuff and she goes, you're repressing your emotions right now, Philip. Does that ever happen?
That hasn't happened yet.
No? You should do that to him. You should. Like, if you ever had in a fight and he goes, you're just on your period, that's when you go, you just have issues with your mother. That's what you do. You just start breaking down Freudian ideas with him, right? I got into psychology initially because I liked some of what Freud said, and then I found out that he was just kind of like a frat boy douchebag who did a shit ton of cocaine. That's like the founder of modern psychology, was a dude who sat around all day doing 8 balls and going, women wish they had cocks. That's, everyone wants a penis and you want to fuck your mom. And then everyone was like, this guy's onto something, huh? This is what we're going to base an entire school of thought around right here. Huh. So you guys are also not, you guys from Mass? You're from, where are you from?
Boston, Acton.
Acton? Oh, that's like Salt Lake City, right?
Close.
I'm from Boston. I don't know anything in Mass. I know that there's like Worcester, and then Springfield, and California. And you guys are also from somewhere else, I imagine? You came here from school?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island? Not as exotic as Miami, but nice. Nice. I like Rhode Island. Got some character, all right? Rhode Island's fun. Providence, capital of Rhode Island, has a mayor that, the biggest city. Rhode Island is very interesting because Rhode Island was the first state in America to declare its independence from Great Britain, but also the last state to sign the Constitution because they just like to be fucking difficult. That's what they do. And again, you guys were founded by Roger Williams. You got kicked out of Massachusetts, and you go, what are we going to do now? Indoor prostitution and legal weed. That's what we do in Rhode Island. And the capital of Providence had a mayor by the name of Buddy Cianci, and Rhode Island has some like the strongest mob ties in America. It's the most Italian state in America. And Buddy, at one point, was being interviewed by a reporter, and he asked him a question he didn't like, and he stuck a cigar out on the reporter's face, right in his cheek. And this was like videotaped, people saw it happen, and then he got reelected. And people were like, why is New England the way it is? And I go, look at Rhode Island. That's how it is generational abuse at its core, but Rhode Island really emphasizes what we are, I feel, as a state, especially with Buddy. Because I feel like people were sitting around and they go, did that hurt him as a politician? And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure people were like, that helped him, right? Like dudes in Rhode Island were like, I like this guy. This is a guy I can relate to. Because I'll be talking to my mother-in-law and I'll be like, I just want to put a cigar on your fucking forehead. What about you, sir? Where are you from?
South Dakota.
South Dakota? Not as good as North Dakota, right? No, because you guys have Mount Rushmore,
That's
right? And North Dakota has nothing, right? You guys, the Sioux tribe is from South Dakota, right? That's where your reservation is?
That's right.
Yes, you guys have something. Do you guys have do you shit on North Dakota? To be honest. No? Why not? Who do you guys shit on? Every state has someone they shit on, okay?
It's because, we get shit on so much.
So yeah, you throw it down the line, all right? You don't let it fall on you. All right, Massachusetts will talk to you about New Hampshire. New Hampshire talks to you about Maine. Maine talks shit about Canadians. We all, no one. What about Minnesota? yeah. All right, we didn't talk shit about that. You guys said you're not from Worcester either? Moosup, Connecticut. I didn't know that was a place. To be honest, I wish I had something like I had for all these guys. Is that West Connecticut or East Connecticut? Eastern? Oh, so farmland, Connecticut.
Yeah, they're in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere? I didn't know Connecticut had farms, and I was performing at the casinos, and I was like, this is a long way to go to lose my money. This is Connecticut, very boring state. I'm gonna be honest, man. I wish if you guys had more, I'd be shitting on you right now. I just have fun with it. It's I don't mind Connecticut. I have friends from there. Hartford is interesting. And then you have New Haven, which is like a great place to get stabbed. You have good pizza there. You guys just came up here for a show? Oh, nice, man. It's interesting that this is the place we all congregated in Worcester, Massachusetts, the heart of New England. I like it. I actually started doing stand-up here when I first started. I'm from Boston. I would drive all the way out here, and it was nice because I don't know if you guys are how familiar with you are with the city, but it's still great here. Providence still has grit. Manchester still has grit. Worcester has character. Boston is just an Abercrombie and Fish commercial. It's the worst. It's fully gentrified. It's boring. It's terrible. And then I come to Worcester. You guys have Kelly Square. Oh, you guys ever driven through Kelly Square? Yeah, all right, so you guys know what it is, right? Those who don't know, normally a city would have a city planner, and he'll sit down, and he'll come up with ideas and be like, yeah, we'll use a four-way stop sign here or a rotary. And Worcester, the city planner came in just shit-faced and was like, ah! And they were like, we got 8 roads coming together. What are we gonna do? He goes, fuck them! Fuck them! And they were like, what about a stop sign? No, fuck them! A flashing yellow light? Nope. You ever see one of them intersections in Calcutta? That's what we're doing here. Hope we get some horse and buggies too, man. You know, and it works. The weird part is that somehow it works. And in the I used to love driving through there. You guys would have these amazing bars there. There's like a biker bar there. There was this bar there. I'm gonna test you guys out. That people would get on the bar and they would be paddled on their ass. You guys know what I'm talking about? The salty dog. There we go. Oh man, I was glad someone knew it because that like people will show you today if you meet on a dating app. You're like, oh, you met off the internet, and then you ask the parents like, how did you meet? In a bar, like a normal person. Like I would imagine that'd be strange describing that to your son that you met your mother, the salty dog. Like, Dad, how did you meet Mom? Oh, we were at the Salty Dog. Is that a sailor bar? Nope. She was on stage, and another woman was paddling her in the ass with a paddle that said the initials slut. And I thought, that's going to be my slut, you know? And there we go. It's a Worcester love story, man. I like it here. It's nice. You guys have like interesting parks. There's one right there. There's that other one. You know, like that clock tower out of the. What is it? There's like the city center that looks like Back to the Future, and then there's this beautiful park there, and there's people giving out COVID shots for free. They're self-administered, but they're for free. I like walking through there, man. There's a lot of tents. I get to see titties, and I'm not sure if they're good titties, but you know when you're younger and you think every titty's a good titty, and then you walk through a park and you see a titty, and you go, I don't know if that's one I want to see. One of my early shows here, right here, there was a table, and there were 2 60-year-old alcoholic lesbians, and they whipped their tits out, and everyone was like, kick them out. No! And I was like, that never happens. It's very rare that guys go, nope, put them away. I'm good. Oh. I like it, and I like being back here. I'm from Boston originally, and I was living in New York for a couple of years, and then COVID happened, and I said, fuck that shit. I was living with 2 people that spent some time in a psych ward. It was not an ideal situation. I wanted to go someplace with some space, so I went to New Hampshire. That's what you do, man. When you get scared, you go to New Hampshire if you're from Massachusetts. And it's nice. It's nice. They got like freedom up there. You can blow your hands up with fireworks. They have guns. You guys know you can just get guns? In the city of Boston, it took me a year to get a gun permit. All right, a year to get a license to carry. And it was a huge process. I had to go to the Boston Police Department headquarters, which is just the DMV with guns. That's all it is. It's a mess. But in New Hampshire, everyone's like, you get a gun? I go, what do I have to do to get a gun? And they go, oh, you just go to the gun store and you get a gun. I go, but like, what else do I have to do? Like, is there a process? Do I take a test? And I go, nah, dude. You get your AR-15, you get some milk, you get some bread, and you're good to go. Why are you making this difficult, man?